What's up, everyone? It's Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are one of 20 Martin Custom Shop expert dealers. We bring you the best Martin stuff, the coolest Martin stuff on earth, like this amazing Martin Custom Shop OM-41 that I'm going to tell you all about. Go to empiremusic.com, see our entire selection of Martin guitars, and you will see custom shop guitars, you'll see standard guitars, you'll see our Empire spec guitars that are guitars that we select wood right at the factory to help design. So we're really excited about that. Always know we do a full pro setup on everything we sell, done every guitar into the best it can be. Give me that full pro setup. It takes it to the next level. And we only carry a handful of brands. We stock them extremely deep. So if you're into Martin guitars, we can not only get you a great guitar, but the right one for you, which we're really proud of. So let's talk about the star of the show today, this custom shop Martin OM-41 with exceptionally figured koa. Martin doesn't grade their koas in the A, AA, AAA way. Their premium koa is called exceptionally figured, and while the name doesn't really roll off the tongue, it does hit the eyes and the brain and get you going right away. Absolutely stunning guitar with a toasted burst, which is like this gorgeous edge burst. You know, the koa is already kind of like brown caramely, and you add this beautiful burst to it, and all that figuring pops, lights out. We are lucky enough to be a Martin Custom expert dealer, which means that we go to the factory and we hand select woods for our wood locker. We work with Joe out there, who is the wood curator for the wood room for the custom shop. And when we come out to look at wood for custom shop guitars, they grab and pull anything we're after. What's really amazing about that process is Martin is taking the top percentage of their woods for the custom shop, and then additionally, they're taking them and they're sorting them by what they think the best use of body shape is, which is really, really important because that doesn't particularly happen in in production guitars. So if you get a top and you're looking for an OM like this here, we want to make sure that the flexibility is right for it. We don't want something super wobbly, right? Super crazy, flimsy, that would need a lot of energy to make it go. We want something a little bit more taut to get that energy out. So we're not only picking a beautiful piece of wood, we're flexing them and feeling them to make sure that we're getting the exact type of wood that will make this guitar the best it can be. And we work really, really hard at this. We think the specs all the way through, bracing, all the scaled design choices, which I will talk about, to bring this guitar to the top of its game. The koa is obviously just absolutely gorgeous. Martin gives you a really great selection of koa. As you know, koa, Taylor really popularized koa, and we have plenty of Taylor koa guitars. Taylor guitars will, I think the average person would call them brighter. We'll just leave it at that. But, Martin, you get this warmth and kind of like rawness that's unique to it. So when they put it with the koa, the guitar sounds very full, very even, very balanced, extremely full of overtones. I mean, just really a chatty guitar in that way, but still super focused. My favorite part about a premium guitar is you get the feature that you want, but you never lose the ability to stay note independent. We don't want to lose the stuff in the sauce, right? So we want to make sure that we can have that lushness, that warmth, that sweetness that we all desire. But when we're picking individually, we want those notes to be heard, and we're strumming individually, we want those notes to be heard. And I think you'll hear through this demonstration, this achieves that expertly. Koa is one of those guitars that, to me, you can, outside of its the fact that it's not the loudest of the tone woods, right? If we pick, we want the loudest guitar, we pick an Adirondack spruce top and we brace accordingly and all that stuff. But for most of us who aren't worried about the output being the number one thing, we want plenty of output, which this has. The sweetness of this, the roundness of it, if you play solo guitar, if you sing, this just really fills a room and sounds just exquisite. I mean, just a really full sounding guitar. I think a lot of times people say I want a warm guitar, and they say they want rosewood, and they are a little surprised when they strum through and they get that top end bite of a treble end of the rosewood guitar. Here you have this velvety sweetness top to bottom that comes through. It's very, very smooth, and just really feels great. And the guitar's moving against you so well because the bracing's great and the wood selection's right. So you're generating a lot of momentum and a lot of tone with not that much work. Genuine mahogany neck, ebony fingerboard and bridge, standard scale length. We didn't do a triple, we did an OM. And why did I do an OM? We take a guitar like this, right? That koa guitar, You want to keep that note separation. Well, we go standard scale length. You get the note separation that you want. You keep that ability to stay clean and precise. And I'm always after that. Grover tuners, obviously the inlay package for a 41, the beautiful Power inlay on the top, and it really pops along the binding here because you have that burst, which is gorgeous. Modified low oval PA taper, high performance neck, which is very popular, comfortable, and 1/4 inch scallop bracing. You know, we did 1/4 inch forward shifted scallop bracing for a handful of reasons. You want that top to move as much as possible. You want a thinner brace because you want, again, the most momentum possible. We do the scallop to make sure it's not too bright and punchy. We have more sustain that way, and then we do forward shifted to open the belly of the guitar up to get that percussive bottom end that I'm trying to chase and deliver for you. This really fills a hole because Martin doesn't do a ton of Koa guitars, so it's always fun to build instruments that kind of fit a gap in the line but still give you that brand's experience. It doesn't leave what they do, because Martin historically has used Koa for a really long time. You know, used in ukuleles and guitars, so it's not a Withers foreign to Martin at all. They've used it for many years, more than 100 years, but you know, it's like in the modern line, there's not a ton of Koa guitars out there. I think what you are going to hear when I demonstrate the two things, I like to always show the dynamic range of the instrument, and I like to show the middle of the guitar to make sure that you're getting plenty of clarity and output from that section of the instrument. And I think what you'll hear about this is a maturity of the tone of the guitar, which is really amazing. It's just like, I think when you hear that, what does that mean? That bottom end that kind of hits you in the chest just right, and it goes, ooh, yeah. I mean, it's like if you were playing by yourself, you'd fill a room. But if you're playing with others, they go, like, you know, it's a little surprised by the bottom end percussiveness of it. It kind of hits you, which is in an orchestra body is impressive. And then at the top end, you'll notice not this bright, brash, plinky sound. A guitar that sounds really round, almost like fat treble notes that still stay clean, which is a holy grail, you know, thing we're always chasing. So let's do that. The balance of the guitar is excellent, so the mids are going to perform well, and I think the dynamic range for an orchestra guitar is really nice. Again, it's not going to be as powerful as a spruce top guitar, but I think it's more mature with a light touch. So if you're a fingerstyle light player or you like to pick, you're going to get a lot more character with light work, and definitely still powerful enough to hang with other guitar players and fill a space. So let's go through and check it out. incredible sustain. I mean, just like, woof, like the guitar is just wild. I mean, the notes just keep coming. Bracing, excellent. This goes through the custom shop. It's the best luthiers. It's a separate part of the business at Martin's factory. So it's going through the best luthiers are designing and implementing the neck joint, the bracing, giving you the finest experience. And I think you absolutely feel the guitar is just rocking against my body. And it's an incredible amount of vibration you're feeling through there, through the guitar. It's just exquisite. Sonically, I think it did exactly what I expected to. You know what I mean? It's just like you strum. If you're strumming much harder than I am there, I guess you'd need a spruce top guitar. I just don't think most of us are doing that in a day-to-day player. You know what I mean? It's like I think, especially in an orchestra body shape, you're going to go to something bigger. You know what I mean? And we did do a few of these in a dreadnought as well. These are really small runs, like 5-6 pieces a piece. You know, and tiny. It'll say it on the build sheets on the website. So you get that warmth, that lushness. If you want to sing with this, man, you are going to sound like you just amazing. It's just orchestral. I mean, a really, really profound sonic experience coming from here. If you're playing with others, you're definitely going to fill the space and be heard, which is a compliment to the instrument. It plays incredibly. Our techs do an amazing job dialing these in. This is the Martin Custom Shop OM-41 with exceptionally figured koa. It's an Empire Music spec exclusive. You can see it right at empiremusic.com. You can chat with us through the site. We're going to dial in your guitar no matter what you choose, whether it be X Series Martin guitar, Standard Series guitar, a custom shop guitar. We're going to do the same amount of work. We're going to dial it in, making sure that the best playing version of that guitar can be. We work really, really hard at that, setting out incredible instruments. And we're happy to chat with you to make sure that you're not only getting a great guitar, but getting the right guitar for you. So we work directly with the manufacturer. We're talking to Martin daily about all the things that are going on in the world of Martin guitars. So we're experts at it in a factory level, at a wood sourcing level, at a design level. So if you want to design your own Martin custom shop guitar, we can help you out with that and really point you in the right direction and help you get the best build you can imagine. If you're looking for a guitar in our stock, we can help you sort through the different models to make sure you're getting the right thing for you. So check out empiremusic.com. Chat with us through the site. I'm Joe from Empire Music. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. This is the OM-41 Custom Shop with exceptionally figured koa right here at Empire Music. Thanks for watching.